One phone, one Ironman, one goal, the Questcape. The goal of this account is simple. Complete every quest in Old School RuneScape while playing exclusively on mobile. Every quest, every skill, every boss, and every grind will be done using nothing but my phone. No PC, no mouse, just mobile. Can it be done? There's only one way to find out. Welcome to the journey. Welcome to Mobile Only Ironman. What's up, homies? So last episode, we started 4 quests. X marks the spot, Cook's Assistant, Sheep Shearer, and Rune Mysteries. We only completed 2 of them, but hey, making a birthday cake and shearing sheep apparently qualifies me to save Gillinor. Let's see what kind of chaos we can get into in this episode. Let's get into it. The next quest I pick up is the Restless Ghost. Father Eric tells me there's a ghost haunting the Lumbridge graveyard, and apparently I'm the only qualified ghost therapist in town. He sends me to Father Ernie to get a ghost speak amulet so I can actually understand what the ghost is saying. Then it's just a matter of figuring out what he wants, helping him move on. Because apparently the church's official ghost removal policy is find a random adventurer and hope for the best. On my way to the next quest, I get attacked by a rat the size of me. Since I already killed his brother, I decide this family has been through enough. Alright, it's time for Misthalin Mystery. Abigail tells me her boyfriend was attacked at this creepy mansion on a nearby island and asked me to investigate. So we're solving riddles, tracking down a killer, and hopefully not become the next victim. Because apparently I'm Gillinor's best detective. I arrive on the island, start heading towards the mansion, and cutscene. Scream Wannabe is creeping up behind Sid. 10 seconds on the island, and someone's dead already. Not exactly the welcome I was hoping for. I dump out the rainwater, search the barrel, and find a key. I step inside and immediately spot a knife sitting on the table. That's definitely not suspicious at all. Cutscene. Oh, there goes Scream Wannabe again. And another body dropped. Scream Wannabe's on a roll. The note points me towards a painting. I cut the painting open, and surprise, I find another key. I find a tinderbox and try to light the fuse, but apparently it's too damp. So I light a few candles, and somehow the room magically gets warm enough to dry the fuse. So I light the fuse, and I get out of Dodge. I come back into the room, and yup, a giant hole in the wall. So I climb over the wall. And another person's dead. I pick up the clue that's so kindly left by the killer, and it looks like the next clue is leading me towards the piano. I play the note D, E, A, D. Real subtle there. And another key. And another cutscene, okay? She's spooked. Oh no, Scream Wannabe again. And another one dead. Man, is there anybody alive in here? And another clue. new, which is leading me to the fireplace. I search the fireplace, complete the puzzle, and another key. It's cutscene time. Let's see who the mystery killer is. The trick of this fight is bouncing the killer's own knives back at him using a mirror. And I totally missed that one. No way that didn't bounce back towards him. Got him. Let's see who this killer is. So the big twist is that Abigail and her boyfriend were the killers all along. Their genius plan was to murder innocent people, create an elaborate murder mystery, and somehow come out looking like heroes. Unsurprisingly, the plan had a few flaws, mostly the murder part. I pick up the knife, and I kill Abigail, finally finishing this murder mystery. Never mind, Abigail is alive. But Mandy comes through the closet door and kills her with the God Sword. And quest complete. We get rewarded with 600 crafting XP and some gems. And crafting leveled up. The next quest is the Restless Ghost. The first stop is Father Ernie, the local ghost expert. Apparently, talking to ghosts requires a magical necklace. Makes sense, I guess. He hands me a ghost speak amulet and recommends I keep it for future quests. Back at the graveyard, I finally get to talk to the ghost. Turns out he's not trying to haunt anyone. He just wants his missing skull back. Honestly, that's a pretty reasonable request. The ghost says a wizard stole his skull, so naturally I head to the wizard tower. Because whenever something goes missing in RuneScape, it's probably a wizard. I search the altar and find a skull, but of course, a skeleton decides this is the perfect time to attack me. Luckily, fighting it is optional. My survival strategy, run away like a responsible adult. Since I'm already nearby, I hand a talisman to Wizard Sedgador to make some progress on rune mysteries. One less thing to backtrack for later. I bring the skull back to the ghost, place it in the coffin, and finally give him some peace. Honestly, this might be the first NPC I've actually helped instead of just doing their chores. And quest complete. We earn a quest point, over 1,000 prayer XP, and the Ghost Speak amulet. Not bad for returning someone's missing head. Next up, we're going to continue X marks the spot, part of the quest. We dig near Draenor Jail and find another clue. Then we're going to start the quest Vampire Slayer by talking to Morgan. Morgan is having a bit of a rough time. Turns out the villagers are living in constant fear because Count Drainer has been treating the town like his personal all-you-can-eat buffet. Morgan asked me to deal with the vampire, but wisely admits I'm probably going to need some help first. So I run upstairs and collect some garlic that Morgan has. And I mean a whole lot of garlic. Next up, I dig up an ancient casket in the Drainer pigpen. I then run up the Drainer rooftop agility course for an easy diary task. I bring the casket back to Vios to complete X marks the spot, and the second I ask what's inside, he suddenly gets very mysterious. Definitely not suspicious at all. Apparently it's important back in Great Corrend, which sounds like a future me problem. Quest complete. We pick up another quest point, 200 coins, an antique lamp, and the ability to earn clue scrolls. And we'll throw that antique lamp into agility. We then burn some meat for the next quest, Witch's Potion. Heading towards the next quest, we pick up a couple Eye of Newts from Betty's shop. We stop by the fishing shop and buy our sardine. We then stop at the food store and buy 4 cheese and a raw beef for future quests. We stop by a local farm and steal an onion. We then talk to Hetty to start the Witch's Potion. Hetty says she's brewing a magical potion and needs 4 ingredients: a rat's tail, burnt meat, an eye of newt, and an onion. So basically, I'm making the world's most suspicious stew. We have all the ingredients except for the rat's tail. Let's go get the rat's tail. We find a rat nearby. We kill it and take his tail. I hand everything over to Hetty. She tosses it into the cauldron, stirs it around for a bit, and then tells me to drink it. I've known this woman for about 2 minutes, but sure, what's the worst that could happen? I drink it, shockingly I live, and quest complete. We get another quest point and 325 magic experience. Not bad for running errands and drinking mystery soup. And that's going to wrap up episode 3 of our mobile-only Ironman Questcape journey. Today was a huge step forward. We uncovered the truth behind Misthalin Mystery, helped the Restless Spirit finally find peace in the Restless Ghost, finished X marks the spot, and even brewed a suspicious-looking potion for Hetty and the Witch's Potion. That's 4 more quests completed, more quest points in the bag, some nice experience gains, and we're 1 step closer to the Questcape, all without ever leaving mobile. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, share, and let me know in the comments which quest should we tackle next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.